What is gooch gooch, my beautiful Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Now, if you have Scorpio falling within those placements within your chart, this reading is for you. Now, if the message does not fit, as a disclaimer, please do not force the message to fit, and don't let me know in the comment section below that it's not your story. If it does not resonate with you, please go check out your other signs. Now, Scorpios, today the way I'm going to do your readings, before we get into that, if you want to know anything about me and all my services, all the information is down in the description box below to book your own personal reading. I do Reiki healing sessions. I do dream interpretations. I have a healing course and I sell my own merch. So if you want to know anything about that, all the information is down in the description box below. Now, Scorpios, let's get into this. My Scorps. First, I'm going to do some scrying to channel whatever spirit wants to let you know before we get into the tarot. And then I'll let you know. I see my bowl right here full of water. And then we're going to get into the tarot and we're going to see what the tarot has to say, get some clarifiers on why the tarot is saying what it's saying to get more in depth on any clarity that you need. Then we're going to get into some love messages because I know a lot of people do like that. And then at the end, we're going to get some messages from your higher self and some advice that your higher self wants you to know and what you need during this time. So let's get into the Scorps with my beautiful ass pendulum. Let's go, boom. If you have any deities, any spirit guides, any ancestors that you want assistance from or any answers from, do call them in during this time so we can connect and get some messages for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Scorpios? Scorpios, immediately as I'm looking in the water, I'm looking at the water intently and there's water back there. The water is pretty still. This water is very still. You're being called for stillness right now. And I did say this in other readings, like other signs, you know, you need to be still. But for you, it's different. The other signs I said, stillness is about learning how to be observant and present within your own body. But for you, Scorpios, I feel like you need to take a step back and overindulging. You might be overindulging in watching too much TV, video games, drinking, smoking, you know. I'm feeling a sense of distracting yourself right now. And I feel like that's causing you to lack gaining clarity and focus on your next goal, your next step, or, you know, what is it that's emotionally bothering you right now. So I feel like probably meditating, taking a bath, or just sitting still in silence is going to be really, really good for you at this time. All right, Spirit, what else do you have for beautiful Scorpios? Something keeps bringing me. We just had a Libra full moon. Libras are ruled by Venus as well as Taurus. So that's all about relationships. That's all about love. But for you, Scorpios, I'm really sensing this is a form of about self-love right now. I feel like there was a lot of very intense emotions that came to the surface regarding your sense of self-worth, your self-esteem. And I feel like on the outer essence vessel of yourself, you express to the world that you're exuberant, you're confident, you don't give a fuck. But deep within, you're very vulnerable, very, I don't want to say sensitive. You get offensive, you get defensive to the point it's like when people pick at you, it's like, I'm gonna be real, because I'm a Scorpio Venus. I'm gonna be real. Scorpios, you think you know it all. I'm a Capricorn, and sometimes Capricorns think they know it all, but I know how to take constructive criticism and take a step back and learn and know when I'm a fool and know when I need to be wise. But with you, Scorpios, you think you know it all, and it lacks you learning. And this is why you stay in stagnation. And you are a fixed sign too, so fixed signs, you're fixed in your ways. So therefore, you think you know it all. You think you know what's best, and you stay stagnant. But sometimes when things rock your world, and it doesn't have to just be physically, when they rock your world emotionally, it's like, oh no, I'm not in my element. Oh no, my routine is fucked up. But sometimes we have to recognize, we have to embrace contradiction, meaning that we could be in the highest of highs, but we're gonna need those lows. We're gonna need those rock bottoms. We're gonna need those sad nights. We're gonna need those moments when we need to cry immensely and we have no fucking clue why. And it's because things need to be released to make changes. We're not meant to remain the same. We're adaptable beings, meaning we're multi-dimensional. We shift, we change, we shed, we purge, we become, we be, and then we do that process all over again. So Scorpios, this is about stop being the fool and start being the wise one, meaning that's saying the one who thinks they know it all is the fool, but the one who thinks they know nothing is willing to learn it all. That is the wise one. And Scorpios, you're very in tune with spirit because you're a water sign. Regardless if you're a rising, if you're a moon, if you're a sun, if you're a Venus, if you're a north node. Regardless, you're a water sign. You're so in tune with emotions. You're so in tune with spirit, and you're so empathetic, and you care so much, but you lack caring for yourself. You lack giving to yourself what you give to the world. And that's what you need right now. Yourself needs you more than ever. And the thing is, I feel like you think people outside you are abandoning you. But the only reason why you think that is because you have abandoned yourself. Listen, on this channel, we are real, we are honest, we are vulnerable, we see our shadow, because I call myself out on my bullshit all the time, and I allow people to do that to me, because this is how I grow and learn. I'm very adaptable. But Scorpios, you have troubles of being adaptable, and it's time for you to be adaptable. Don't be stuck in your ways, don't be stubborn. Be adaptable. Learn. Open up your heart, open up your mind. Learn to trust. Because right now I think the reason why these, hey, chill out. I think the reason why these emotions, the dogs, man, I told them to be quiet or they won't get a treat. But when these emotions are overwhelming is because we need to learn. Hey, see what I mean? See what I mean? Distractions, bro. Just mad distractions. Like you don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear this, but you're gonna get it anyways. So the reason why that these emotions are overwhelming is because you have to recognize the fact that all these emotions are coming to the surface because you bypassed them for too long, and they're only making you stay where you are when you're not meant to be where you are, where you're not meant to be that same person with the same characteristics, the same mindset, the same way of being. You're meant to make changes. For some of you guys, you are in a new relationship, and being in this new relationship is making you recognize low self-esteem, things from the past relationship that made you scared to open up, that made you fear of being vulnerable, that made you fear trusting. But the thing is, if you're not willing to open yourself up, you're not willing to be open to receiving new things. And I feel like some of you Scorpios are not satisfied where you are, but if you want new things to come into your life, you have to be willing to be open to receive. But you have to be willing to open to learn as well in order to receive. And that requires you feeling, because you can't heal what you don't feel. So you got to feel in order to heal. All right, let's get into the tarot. Damn, that was a long ass channel message, bro. What y'all be doing to me? What y'all be doing? But Scorpios, I hope you're having a lovely, bubbly day today. I hope so, boo. I hope you is. I hope you is. Just sending nothing but love and blessings to you. It's funny, the dog I'm taking care of, he's a fucking corgi, and I love corgis. And his name is Leo. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. You guys might be dealing with a Leo. Precisely, I heard Leo moon, Leo sun. But precisely, I heard Leo moon. Leo moon. All right. Let's get into this. Let's see what the tarot has to say for my Scorpios. Let's see. For my Scorpios, Spirit, for my Scorpios, what do you have for them? I don't know. I'm like, I was so tired. I just did Virgo's reading, and I was just like down and out, and now I'm just like, let's get it. That's how I feel. You might be in the mood to go out, to do things. That's great, Scorpios, but if you feel like you're trying to suppress some feelings, you're running away. I'm just gonna be honest, you're running away. What you got for my Scorpio, Spirit? What you got? Oh, okay. Two came out. Temperance, King of Swords. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You're running away from emotions. You don't want to feel. You want to be logical. You all want to be all up in your head. But the Temperance is about... I see the Temperance as like... a human morphed into an angel. And it's because they were able to learn all the valuable lessons that this experience had to teach them. And lessons don't only come from circumstances, physical circumstances. They come from mental shifts. They come from emotional shifts. So I feel right now, you not only need to focus on the bright aspects, but you need to focus on the dark aspects, because we have feminine and masculine. If we're always in our masculine energy, which is the sun, we're always taking action, we're always doing, we're always going. But if we're not recognizing the feminine, the emotions, we're living in wounds that are playing out into our life to the point that makes us stagnant and not be able to receive, not being able to trust, not being able to open up. Can I get one more from the Scorpios? One more, boy. Four of Pentacles. All right. Some of you guys are very guarded right now. I feel like it's with the relationship. I do feel like it's with people, but I feel like you are guarded at the bottom of the deck. Four Swords. Like I'm saying, choosing self. Because you've been through that wounded warrior stage. Wounded warrior. Very guarded. All right. Temperance. King of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Like I said about the Temperance deck. King of Swords could be someone very cold, very intellectual. I feel, Scorpios, you're not really texting back. You're not really explaining yourself. You're not in your heart. You're in your mind. You're in your ego, you know? And the King of Swords is someone who's a know-it-all. Let's just be honest. All right. Four of Pentacles. Really keeping everything close to your heart. Like you're not expressing your emotions. You're not wanting to open up. It's just like, nope. No, you're not getting access. No access for you. Why the Temperance here from the Scorpios? Look at that. You coming out in your own reading. Queen of Cups. Six of Wands. And the challenge. But hey, you want to come inside? You want to come inside? You want to come inside? You're not going anywhere. Shut up. Now he's still quiet because I locked him out. Let's see if he'll come back up here. Let's see if he'll come back up here. All right, that's what I thought. You guys might be dealing with the Leo because the dog's name is Leo, so you might be... I think I did say that. You might be dealing with the Leo, or like... maybe a past energy was a Leo that may be affecting you currently. But you got the Queen of Cups, the Six of Wands in the challenge position, and the Seven of Swords. Some of you guys may have Sagittarius in the chart with Temperance. Or you're dealing with the Sagittarius. But this energy here is telling me you're really in a fiery energy where you just want to go, 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 do, like I said. But with the Queen of Cups here, I feel like there's just... look at her. You see how she's holding that cup? And the way she's looking at it? Like she's really trying to observe it, trying to understand it. Like she has a face of someone who has compassion to listening to someone who's probably in pain, who's probably hurting. I feel like, Scorpios, a lot of you guys find your sense of self-worth through ego boost, through being around people, through being an extrovert, from connecting to the world and being of the world. That's what it really is. But Scorpios, I feel like you have to recognize that when you try to run away from yourself and be of this world, you get lost in it to the point you lose yourself. So the Six of Wands here, I feel superficiality. I feel like, yeah, you have a lot of people that like you. You have a lot of people that love being around you, but it's not what you need right now. You're stimulating your ego, but you're not stimulating your soul. And I feel like a lot of you Scorpios, you have a power to you that's so loving, that's so powerful, that's not of this world. It's meant to create a new world, but you're around sneaky links. You're around tricksters. You're around people who hate on you, who don't like you, who don't appreciate you. It's just like they use your good energy. That's probably why some of you Scorpios feel depleted lately. The Four of Swords is because you're giving, but you're giving to the wrong things and to the wrong people. And you don't want to pay attention to the good things because maybe a lot of you Scorpios are like toxicity. And I'm not going to lie, Scorpio is the #1 sign out of the entire zodiac that has the worst toxic traits. And I hate to break it to you. All signs have their weak links. I mean, that's when you're weak links. You're addicted to toxicity. And I feel that you've been in your ego so much that being in your emotions is like a no. Because when you were in your emotions and you were vulnerable, you had gotten hurt, you got abandoned, you gotten broken to the point you became the wounded warrior. And now you don't want to open up, you don't want to be sensitive. But if you want genuine connections, friendships, love, even a genuine sense of true happiness and satisfaction with yourself, you have to recognize your toxic ways and you have to recognize how you're your own problem. But with doing that, you end up learning how you're not a victim and how you don't have to be scared, and you learn how to be your own savior. And you start to realize that you don't fear things hurting you or leaving your life, and you don't fear letting go of these toxic ways of being, because you know deep within what is on the other side and what you really deserve. And a lot of you guys are focused on people who don't care about you, but you bypass people who are showing you love. Let's be real here. All right. Why the King of Swords, please? Why the King of Swords for my Scorpios? 3 of Cups, that's what I'm saying. All that partying, all that going out, all that drinking. Nothing wrong with that. We don't judge on this channel, but we do realize our bullshit. All right. Now you got the 3 of Cups, the Tower, and the Ace of Wands with this King of Swords. A lot of you guys are so confident in who you are, which is great. And this is why you're likable. This is why you get invited to places. This is why you're very, you're very cherished. But with the Tower here and this Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands, I'm getting this picture of the wand being smacked on your head, being smacked on your little castle that you built. That is your inner world that is collapsing. Some of you guys are learning how to get out of comfort zone. I don't know why I keep sensing a relationship. It's like someone came into your life and shook up the fuck out your life. And I mean that with love. I feel like this person didn't come into your life. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Cut it out. See, y'all don't want to hear this. But I feel like someone came into your life, and right when I said that, they got silent. Yo, Spirit's always on point, bro. So with this energy, someone came into your life. I don't know why I'm getting this. Someone came into your life, shook your world up, shook your routine up, but it feels so uncomfortable and overwhelming to have this person in your life because they're making you see parts of yourself that you suppressed. But the reason why all these suppressed emotions and thoughts and the ways of being are coming to the surface is because it's making you trying to make a better shift for your higher self, because you guys have been only serving the lower self. And when you serve the lower self, you remain in stagnation and toxicity and unhappiness. But when you open yourself up to something new, that's something loving, that feels so unfamiliar because you're used to toxicity. So since it's so unfamiliar, you want to run away. You don't want to think about it. But when you go within the unfamiliar, when you go within the comfortability, when you allow the Tower to go, when you surrender the old, new has to take place. And a lot of you Scorpios are afraid of the new because you think the new will hurt you. But I feel you guys have done so much inner work to know your worth, to love yourself, that the reason why this new is coming in, it could be a new opportunity with someone, with something. The reason why it's coming in is because you're prepared for it. You're ready for it. It's divine timing. You deserve this. But you got to get out your own head. You got to get out this 4 of Pentacles of guarding yourself, because you could lose out on an opportunity with someone, with something, and you will regret it, because you were too standoffish because you're used to toxicity, but you're not used to something healthy, or you're not willing to see the potentiality of what you could have and who you could be. You think you're good now? Imagine you could be probably better and fall in love with yourself and not even recognize the person you become because you allow your heart to be open. Woo-hoo! I love it. He's like, woo-hoo! Speak some facts. Hold on, you guys. Come on. Come inside. Come here. You want treats? You want treats? Come on. Come on. Chill out. I'll give you a treat after. See? Gotta listen and learn. Let me give him some treats though. Let me not be mean. Let me not be mean. Here, bud. Here, bud. Scorpios, you may love some dogs. Come here. Come on, Jakey. Up, up. Up, up. You can't really see him, but there you go. Ow, that's my finger, bro. Get down. It's your brother's turn. There's a corgi right here, bro. And he's so cute. He's so short. That's the one that was barking. Here, you're not going to bite my finger either. All right, leave me alone now. Love you guys, though. I love you guys. Little hot dogs. You guys are hot dogs. I fucking love them. They're not dachshunds. There's only one corgi, but yo, their ears like. Come here. Come here. Look at them, you guys. I'll show you the doggies. Maybe a lot of you Scorpios love dogs, so there you go. But or animals at that. But let's get into this Four of Pentacles. Well, the Four of Pentacles here, guarded heart, Ace of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying, you guys. You guys are being given something by the divine, but you're too damn guarded. Four of Swords in the reverse now. So some of you guys, Four of Swords was in the... Four of Swords is in the upright because I think in the past you did what you could to heal your heart. That's why it brought you to the state of confidence. But now that you're being, it's like a lot of you guys succeeded in your workplace, succeeded in finances, succeeded in friends, but now you got a relationship. And that's the most hardest one to open up to. Because you're so guarded. Maybe that's what hurt you the most was relationships, but everything else you're good at. But when it comes to relationship, it's like, you're being asked to get up, to get out of bed, and get out your own head, get out your own emotions, because you asked for this. You manifested this. You manifested a love. You manifest something that would get you out of your own way. The Lovers. I love this energy, the Lovers. You got earth, you got water, you got air, you got fire. The Lovers. You manifested a divine partner that's going to help you heal these wounds so you don't have to do it on your own. But the only thing holding you back from allowing that full healing to take place is yourself. So, Scorpios, you got to ask yourself, why is it that you fear what you want? Why is it that you think you don't deserve love? Okay, let me say that better. Why is it that you think love will hurt you rather than think it will heal you or help you or serve you? That's something you got to ask yourself, because that's the only way you can overcome those overwhelming emotions. Because some of you guys are not willing to unpack because you think someone will leave you if you do unpack. But if this person is consistent and they show you your love and they show you that you care and they show you that they're there every day, and you feel that they're genuine, and you genuinely fucking feel it, because you guys can't feel it. You're very intuitive. If you could genuinely feel that, then why not take the risk? Why not take the leap? Because you'll never know unless you try. All right, you guys, let's get into some love messages. If this reading is resonating with you so far, my beautiful Scorpios, please hit that like button. I kindly ask you to subscribe to this channel. All right, let's get into this. For love, for my Scorpios. That came in the reverse. 2 more, please. Challenge. Scorpios, I love when Spirit confirms what I've been saying the whole reading. Can I get one more, please, for my Scorpios? I love it when Spirit confirms. Meeting someone new. Date. Get back out there. Plan. Set a date. Scorpios, you got someone in your life that's shaking up your routine because they're helping you heal your heart on a deeper level. Look, you got the sword and the rose, but it came out in the reverse. So this means clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. That's in the reverse. You don't have any clarity right now, and you need to gain clarity. You're having a lot of revelations, but you fear honoring these revelations. You're protecting your ego. It's like it says protection and power, but you're not protecting your heart. You're protecting your ego. The ego protects us in toxic ways. The ego actually protects us from what is suppressed that needs to come to the surface. So this in the reverse is telling me you're protecting your reputation, but you're not allowing your heart to be seen. And I say this because this came out in the challenge position, boo. Kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. That came in the challenge position. Scorpios, this is telling me, while this is in the middle of the King of Swords, is that you're too scared to open up. You're too fearful to receive love and give love the way that you want to, because you think this person is going to be like everyone else. You think their love is fake. You think they have a hidden motive. But that's your pain tricking you. What is your heart telling you? Because what your heart is telling you, it's ascending. Ascending. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Preparing for union, boo. I just feel like a lot of you guys need to have a conversation with this person and be very fucking vulnerable. Vulnerability is so sexy and so powerful. People who hold their emotions in and try to act all tough, they're weak to me. They're weak to me. If you could be vulnerable, tell me your fears. A lot of you Scorpios did tell your fears and you got manipulated or you got hurt. But if you want a love that you always desired, you got to take the risk on people. But that requires you trusting in yourself. And if you know your worth, people who really know their worth don't care if people leave them or abandon them, because they know what they bring to the table. So exposing your heart and expressing it shouldn't be something you fear. Because if you know who you are and you express who you are, you know damn well you're going to get what you deserve. And if that person is not willing to give you what you deserve, apua, let them go. Wash your hands. There's 8 billion people out there in the world Divine has ready for you. But if you sense something that's not only different, but something that feels like, this makes me want to be a better person. This makes me want to change my ways. This makes me recognize that there's something better than what I currently have. I'm not saying you're ungrateful, but saying like, what if? If this connection is making you think, what if? Then that means you're meant to transcend obstacles with them. You might be going a hurdle with this person right now because you're closed off emotionally and communicatively, if that's a word. I don't know. I don't care. I'm going to use it. You might be closed off from this person, but this person loves you unconditionally, Scorpios. They really fucking do. They don't want to fix you. They don't want to change you. They just want to love you. But they know that you don't trust them, and they're not forcing you to trust them. They just want to let you know that they're there. But Scorpios, don't wait too long. Because I'm not saying this person will bounce. No, I don't sense that. It's just, it's unfair. What if the person feels the exact same way you do? Not just with emotions of liking each other, but with fears, insecurities. Maybe you guys have the same backstory of what kind of parents you had, the childhood you went through. And that's not trauma bonding. That's more like sometimes we attract people who go through similar situations that we do, and it's because they can help us heal and change our perspective from what we went through in order to have an open heart and be our true joyful selves. Whew! Damn, this was deep. This was deep. All right, let's close it out with a message from your higher self. Higher self from my beautiful Scorpios. What do you want to let them know? What advice do you have for them regarding this reading? Because this was a deep ass reading, man. Woo! This was a deep reading. All right. Why'd you fall on the ground, though? All right. Let's see why that fell on the ground. I see why that fell on the ground. Okay. Let's go, bro. Let's go. All right. So advice from your higher self. Spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. I feel like your higher self is saying, stop overindulging in things that are depleting you and start seeing who is serving you, who is uplifting you, who is bringing joy into your life, who really sees the best version of you and wants to serve that. Oof. All right, money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and the source for all. I needn't not cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. So for me, money is the most sought after, valuable thing in this world. And it's the most highest vibration because it requires you seeing yourself in the best light. So I feel that a lot of you guys are distracting yourself with work because you think you have to focus on your finances, or you fear that someone, if you get into a relationship, like, oh, you're not going to focus on work, you're not going to focus on your money, you're going to lose your money. I really feel it's like you're in a lack mentality and you need to recognize your scarcity. Because when you're scared about losing your independence, you really fear. When you fear losing your independence, you're only manifesting your own doubts and what you don't want. So I feel right now you're being asked to trust that your independence is okay. All that you needed to take care of is all good. But you are being asked to save money as well because you might be overindulging. So, and sometimes when we're in a lackful mindset, our mind works in ways like, oh, I'm scared that I'll lose this money, so you'll spend it all. You got to be very, very mindful of that. All right, last one. Self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. Scorpios, forgive yourself for choosing people that never choose you. Forgive yourself for not knowing how to love you. Forgive yourself for thinking that you only deserve the worst. Forgive yourself for realizing that you're still closed off. Forgive yourself. But Scorpios, love yourself enough to be open to what you want. Because wouldn't you be proud of the fact that later on in life you chose what you want rather than staying where you don't want to be? Scorpios, that is all I have for you, boo-boos. If this message resonated with you, if it brought you any clarity, any inspiration, and if it assists you in any way, please hit that like button. And I kindly ask you to subscribe to this channel. If you want to book your own personal reader and healing session, all that information is down in the description box below. But Scorpios, I really hope this helps. And I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Only love.